What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here with the BRAWL versus Big Mom. We'll be uploading a separate video as well, where we talk about the Kaido variation, but in this particular video, we're going to be having a look at the Big Mom side of things. Now, Big Mom has 3 different difficulties. Obviously, the harder difficulty is going to be more annoying to complete, but obviously you do get better drops in turn. Now, this particular event, you can see you get some pretty good stuff in terms of rewards. If you go to the Chop Man missions as well, you can get some pretty dope stuff. Myself, personally, I've actually already completed all of these missions already, but the most important thing here is this Otama. You'll actually get 1 copy of this Otama after your 5th clear of the event, either on Kaido or Big Mom's side of things. And I would advise to go ahead and clear just 5 runs of this piece of content on the lowest difficulty to get your hands on this Otama, because having this Otama makes your life a whole lot easier for these fights. So I would advise that. Otherwise, clearing this is definitely much more difficult. Plus, this Otama is a point booster for this event and a phenomenal character that helps you clear it much easier. But that's all the information I really wanted to give to you guys at the moment. We'll talk more about Otama as this video goes on, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the BRAWL versus Big Mom. Alright, so jumping into this video today, we have 4 different teams, of course. First one is going to be utilizing the new batch. Now, realistically, after going back and after playing through the content a bit more, I have found that, you know, using a dual captain of both one captain, Big Mom, one side is Kaido, and then on this team specifically, changing Shinobu for the Rare Recruit Queen definitely is like the best team, and actually works for both Big Mom fights and the Kaido fight. So that's what I would suggest if you guys have the applicable units to do so, which I know not many people will, but I'm just saying if you have them, that's probably the best team for this event. Now, the new Rare Recruits obviously are fantastic here because they get around all of the debuffs on Stage 4. Stage 4, you will find 3 different variations. You'll either fight King, you'll fight Queen, or Jack. And they all do different things. Queen reduces your cooldown by 1 turn, gives you attack down for 4 turns. Jack binds your captains for 5 turns, and also will go ahead and give you 4 turns of special bind to your crewmates. And then King here will give you burn for 4 turns and cut your health in half. All of them, though, once you kill them, will change your slots into badly matching, which is where the new free-to-play Otama comes in, because she can change those badly matching slots into recovery. Kaido Special changes them into tandem slots, but Otama will go ahead and get rid of the 5 turns of threshold, as well as giving you color affinity boost. So, you know, the Shinobu character on this team is essentially a useless unit, so replacing the Shinobu on this team for Rare Recruit Queen is probably what I would suggest to you guys out there with the brand new Rare Recruit batch. Getting into the other team variations that I have, this secondary one is utilizing this Sweet Commanders as the captain instead, and because we do have the Bikini Summer Pudding Rare Recruit character, it means that we can actually use the super type special of the unit as well, which is quite good, because in this variation here against Queen, we get given 1 turn of cooldown reduction, where the super type special of the Sweet Commanders can help us reduce it all by 1 turn, and then the Pudding special will also go ahead and get rid of the attack down for us. Limited Rare Recruit Lucy's fantastic because he does lots of orb change. He gets rid of burn, he gets rid of special bind, he gets rid of bind as well, like legit, like probably one of the most perfect units you can use for this fight in general. And then we do have the Colosseum Dogstorm, which will go ahead and get rid of the 5 turns of damage threshold, and it gets rid of the 5 turns of chain coefficient reduction. It gives us an attack boost as well, but the Sweet Commander special is phenomenal, giving us a huge chain boost and color affinity boost and an attack boost on the final stage, making sure to use Kaido on stage 4 to carry an orb boost into the final stage, because you are not allowed to use an orb boost at all on the final boss stage, and if you do, he's going to remove your beneficial effects as well as give you 10 turns of slot bind, so you definitely don't want to deal with that. So the best way to get around that, of course, is using versus Kaido or versus Big Mom as your friend captain to carry an orb boost into that final boss room. But I'll leave you guys with this clip, and we'll talk about the next 2 teams as we go throughout this video. Moving on now, we have the Snakeman team. Now, the character on this team that's actually super useful, as you saw with the support, is going to be Treasure Map ZoroJiro, with the support of the Anniversary-ish character, which is the Chopper unit, which essentially says that when the character uses their special, it removes an additional 2 turns of damage threshold. So with this team, the way that it's going to work, of course, is we're going to use the Zoro special twice. The support will also get rid of an additional 2 turns of damage threshold, but you know, you can just go ahead and use the Otama, of course, to go ahead and give you a full board of recovery slots, which Snakeman will treat as beneficial to your team. So this team was recorded, you know, before I got that Otama character, but either way, you know, it's not really a big problem. This team, you just replace the ZoroJiro with Otama instead, and it'll just work a lot better. But either way, even with all of these specials active here, it's all you really need. The Rumble Usopp from the current Rumble quest is quite good because he does special cooldown reduction to your strength units. He gets rid of bind, and he gets rid of attack down. And then we've got Montdor, who gets rid of the special bind and also gets rid of burn as well. So Montdor and the Rumble Usopp together enable us to get around all of the debuffs there on stage 4 against either King, Queen, or Jack. So I'll leave you guys with this clip, and we'll move on to the final team of the video. The final team of this video is going to be using Super Type Sabo as the captain. So with this team, we have Rev Recruit Page 1, who gives us cooldown reduction to our Strength and Dex characters, which is really good against mini-boss Queen, as well as getting rid of attack down as well, so that's quite nice. We've got Rebecca, who gets rid of special bind as well, and Queen, not Queen, sorry, but Page 1 also gets rid of burn as well. He gets rid of burn, attack down, gives us the special cooldown reduction, so he's actually like one of the most perfect units to use for this fight. It's just unfortunate that he just gives us utility, doesn't really do much, so we are really relying on Kaido's special damage to give us a lot of damage there, really. We are using Sabo special here on this stage as well, so we can carry a chain boost into the next room. Of course, because of the way that Sabo works, you have to hit perfects to get his color affinity to work in the next turn, but that's not really going to be a big problem because we do have the Shinobu raid character on this team to give us color affinity on the final boss anyway, and of course we do have the Colosseum Inuarashi, who's going to go ahead and give us an attack boost as well, and I believe the version 1 Akainu support is attached to him, which means all our strength units are going to get strength slots, ultimately giving us enough damage output to just take care of the final boss Big Mom. Absolutely no issue whatsoever. So I'll leave you guys with the rest of this clip. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.